Hello, my classy ladies. When we talk about color for the body, especially for plus-size women, the conversation is often filled with restriction. Wear this, avoid that, hide here, distract there. Quiet luxury moves in the opposite direction. It does not ask a woman to disappear. It asks her to arrive fully, calmly, and with intention. Color is not about concealment. It is about harmony, about choosing shades that settle beautifully on the body, support natural curves, and create visual calm rather than contrast chaos. The most elegant women understand that color shapes presence just as much as silhouette does. Today, I want to share 5 clothing color choices that support elegance, confidence, and refinement for plus-size women, not to limit you, but to anchor you. Color choice 1. Soft neutrals with depth. Soft neutrals with depth are one of the most powerful color choices for plus-size women because they create visual continuity rather than interruption. These are not flat or pale shades that drain the complexion, and not harsh contrasts that fragment the silhouette. They are nuanced, grounded tones that move gently across the body, allowing curves to feel fluid and intentional. What makes deep neutrals so elegant is how they absorb light. Unlike bright or high-contrast colors, they do not bounce light aggressively. Instead, they create a smooth visual surface that feels calm and cohesive. This calmness allows the eye to move naturally over the body rather than stopping abruptly at color breaks. The result is not slimming, it is composed. Soft neutrals also remove visual noise. When a color does not compete with the body becomes the focus. The woman becomes the focus. This is essential for quiet luxury. Elegance is not about distraction. It is about presence. Colors that sit quietly on the body allow posture, movement, and confidence to come forward. Emotionally, these tones feel grounding. They create a sense of stability and reassurance, both for the woman wearing them and for those interacting with her. A grounded color communicates self-assurance. It says, "I am comfortable here. I am not trying to prove anything." This emotional message is far more powerful than any optical trick. Another reason soft neutrals work so well is repetition. These colors invite repetition without fatigue. Wearing similar tones across outfits builds a signature look. Signature looks feel intentional and expensive. Plus-size women benefit especially from this consistency because it removes the pressure to reinvent the silhouette daily. Familiarity builds authority. These colors also support texture beautifully. When the palette is calm, fabric becomes visible. The drape of a knit, the weight of a coat, the movement of trousers, all of these details come forward. Quiet luxury lives in texture, and soft neutrals allow texture to shine without competition. Importantly, choosing these colors is not about hiding. It is about aligning. When the color, fabric, and body are in harmony, nothing feels forced. The outfit settles naturally. The woman moves more slowly. Her presence becomes softer, yet stronger. Soft neutrals with depth are not safe. They are confident. They suggest maturity, clarity, and emotional steadiness. For plus-size women, they offer something far more valuable than illusion. They offer dignity and ease. Color choice 2. Deep, calm, monochrome. Deep, calm monochrome is one of the most elegant color approaches for plus-size women because it creates unity rather than uniformity. This is not about wearing one flat color from head to toe. It is about staying within the same tonal family and allowing subtle shifts in depth and texture to do the work. Monochrome dressing, when done softly, creates flow. And flow is what gives curves their natural authority. What makes monochrome so powerful is continuity. When the eye is not forced to jump between contrasting colors, it travels smoothly along the body. This creates a sense of ease and intention. The silhouette feels grounded rather than segmented. The body appears cohesive, not because anything is hidden, but because nothing is fighting for attention. Deep monochrome tones feel especially refined because they hold visual weight without heaviness. They settle onto the body instead of sitting on top of it. This allows curves to feel deliberate and strong, rather than emphasized through contrast. The color becomes a foundation, not a spotlight. Emotionally, monochrome dressing brings calm. It removes the anxiety of coordination. When everything belongs to the same tonal world, the outfit feels resolved. This emotional resolution affects posture and movement. A woman who feels settled in her clothing moves with greater confidence. That confidence is immediately perceived as elegance. Another strength of deep monochrome is how beautifully it supports texture. When color variation is minimal, fabric becomes the focus. A matte knit against a softly structured trouser. A brushed coat over a smooth dress. These textural shifts create depth without fragmentation. Quiet luxury relies on this subtle layering rather than bold contrast. Monochrome also encourages repetition. Wearing similar tones repeatedly creates a recognizable presence. This presence feels intentional and mature. Plus-size women benefit from this consistency because it shifts attention away from the idea of dressing to fix and toward dressing to inhabit. The body is not being managed, it is being expressed calmly. Importantly, deep monochrome does not flatten personality. It actually allows it to emerge. When the outfit is not visually loud, the woman's expression, voice, and gestures become more noticeable. This is where true elegance lives. Not in decoration, but in presence. This approach also offers flexibility across seasons and settings. Deep monochrome tones transition easily between environments. They work in professional spaces without stiffness and in relaxed moments without casualness. This adaptability reinforces the sense that the woman is composed wherever she goes. For plus-size women, deep monochrome is not about disappearing. It is about choosing clarity over chaos. It creates a visual language that says, "I am here, I am settled, and I am not asking for permission." Deep, calm monochrome is a color choice that respects the body. It does not interrupt it, it accompanies it. Color choice 3. Muted, warm earth tones. Muted, warm earth tones are one of the most flattering and confidence-supportive color choices for plus-size women because they feel organic rather than imposed. These colors echo natural materials and landscapes, which gives them an immediate sense of harmony with the body. They do not sit on the surface of the skin. They blend, soften, and settle. What makes muted earth tones so effective is their ability to create warmth without intensity. They carry depth, but they do not shout. This allows curves to feel integrated rather than highlighted through contrast. The body looks intentional and grounded, not visually divided. Quiet luxury favors this sense of continuity because it feels calm and self-assured. These tones also interact beautifully with light. Instead of reflecting it harshly, they diffuse it gently. This diffusion creates softness across the silhouette. The eye does not stop abruptly. It moves naturally, following the lines of the body with ease. The result is not concealment, but cohesion. Emotionally, warm earth tones communicate stability and confidence. They feel reassuring, both to the woman wearing them and to those around her. There is something deeply elegant about colors that feel settled. They suggest a woman who is comfortable in her body and grounded in herself. That comfort is one of the most powerful expressions of style. Another strength of these tones is their compatibility with texture. Natural-looking colors pair effortlessly with fabrics that have weight and movement. Knits feel richer. Coats feel more substantial. Trousers appear more fluid. When color and texture align, the garment feels intentional rather than decorative. This alignment is at the heart of quiet luxury. Muted earth tones also support repetition and layering. They blend easily with one another, allowing outfits to be built gradually without visual tension. This makes dressing simpler and more intuitive. For plus-size women, this simplicity removes pressure. There is less need to overstyle or compensate. The clothing works with the body rather than against it. These colors also age beautifully. They do not feel tied to a specific moment or trend. Over time, they develop familiarity rather than fatigue. Familiarity builds confidence. Confidence shapes posture. And posture changes everything about how clothing is perceived. Importantly, choosing muted earth tones is not about playing it safe. It is about choosing colors that respect the body's presence. They do not demand attention, they earn it quietly. They allow the woman to be seen clearly, without distraction. Muted, warm earth tones offer plus-size women something rare in fashion conversations. Not correction, not camouflage, but harmony. And harmony is always elegant. Color choice 4. Soft, cool midtones. Soft, cool midtones are often underestimated in conversations around plus-size style, yet they are one of the most elegant color choices a woman can make when her goal is calm presence rather than visual drama. These colors sit gently between light and dark, never extreme, never harsh. They create balance. And balance is one of the most powerful tools of elegance. What defines a soft, cool midtone is moderation. It is neither stark nor pale, neither heavy nor fragile. It carries enough depth to feel grounded, but enough softness to feel breathable. On the body, this translates into visual steadiness. The eye is not pulled sharply toward any single point. Instead, it moves smoothly, taking in the silhouette as a whole. For plus-size women, this visual steadiness is incredibly supportive. When a color is too light, it can feel exposed. When it is too dark, it can feel heavy. Soft midtones avoid both extremes. They sit comfortably on the body, allowing curves to feel intentional and composed. Nothing feels exaggerated. Nothing feels minimized. Everything feels proportionate. These colors also interact beautifully with movement. As the body shifts, the color responds subtly, changing with light rather than resisting it. This creates softness across the silhouette. Softness is often misunderstood as weakness, but in quiet luxury, softness is strength. It shows confidence. A woman who chooses calm tones trusts her presence enough not to rely on contrast. Emotionally, soft, cool midtones communicate clarity and self-assurance. They feel thoughtful, intelligent, and restrained. They suggest a woman who has moved past the need for attention and into a space of self-knowledge. This emotional message is deeply elegant. It draws people in without asking. Another reason these colors work so well is their ability to support structure. When worn in garments with clean lines, soft midtones enhance tailoring without making it feel severe. They soften edges, allowing structure to feel wearable and humane. This balance is especially important for plus-size women, as overly sharp contrasts can make clothing feel rigid or unforgiving. Soft, cool midtones also pair effortlessly with texture. Knits appear more refined. Woven fabrics feel smoother. Coats look calmer and more expensive. When color and texture are aligned in softness, the overall impression is one of quiet sophistication. These tones also invite repetition. They are easy to return to, day after day, without visual fatigue. Repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity builds authority. When a woman wears similar tones consistently, her style feels settled. Settled style always reads as expensive. Importantly, choosing soft midtones is not about disappearing. It is about choosing composure over contrast. It is about allowing the body to exist without visual interruption. This choice reflects confidence, not caution. Soft, cool midtones give plus-size women something deeply valuable. Not rules, not illusions, but balance. And balance is the foundation of timeless elegance. Color choice 5. Low contrast color pairings. Low contrast color pairings are one of the most refined and quietly powerful choices for plus-size women because they create continuity without uniformity. This approach is not about wearing one color exclusively, but about choosing colors that sit close to one another in depth and intensity. The result is harmony rather than interruption, flow rather than fragmentation. What makes low-contrast pairings so elegant is how gently they guide the eye. When colors are closely related, the gaze moves smoothly across the body instead of stopping abruptly at sharp transitions. This creates a sense of ease and intention. The silhouette feels fluid and composed, allowing curves to read as natural and confident, rather than emphasized through contrast. This approach respects the body's rhythm. Instead of dividing the figure into sections, it allows the outfit to exist as one calm statement. This does not minimize presence, it strengthens it. A woman dressed in low-contrast tones appears settled in herself, not visually pulled apart by competing elements. Emotionally, low-contrast dressing feels reassuring. It removes the pressure to balance bold choices or justify dramatic combinations. The outfit feels resolved the moment it is put on. This sense of resolution influences how a woman moves. She adjusts less. She second-guesses less. Her posture becomes more relaxed. Her gestures more intentional. Quiet luxury lives in this emotional steadiness. Low-contrast pairings also allow texture to come forward. When color is not demanding attention, fabric does the speaking. The weight of a knit, the softness of a coat, the movement of trousers become visible. This is where elegance truly emerges. Quiet luxury is tactile. It is felt before it is noticed. Another advantage of this approach is longevity. Low-contrast palettes age beautifully. They are not tied to seasonal excitement or visual shock. They support repetition and familiarity. Plus-size women often feel pressured to constantly vary their outfits. But repetition within a harmonious palette builds authority. Authority is far more elegant than novelty. Low-contrast dressing also creates flexibility. Pieces mix easily. Outfits assemble naturally. There is less need to overstyle or compensate. The wardrobe becomes a system rather than a collection of statements. This system supports daily life calmly, which is one of the most luxurious experiences a woman can have. Importantly, choosing low-contrast pairings is not about playing it safe. It is about choosing clarity. It says, I trust my presence enough not to rely on visual drama. That trust is deeply attractive. It signals confidence, maturity, and self-respect. For plus-size women, low-contrast color choices offer freedom. Freedom from rules designed to hide. Freedom from the idea that the body must be corrected. Instead, the body is accompanied, supported, honored. Color is not a tool for control. It is a language of alignment. For plus-size women, elegance begins when color choices support the body instead of fighting it. Soft neutrals with depth, deep monochrome, muted earth tones, soft, cool midtones, and low-contrast pairings all share one essential quality. They create harmony. Harmony allows the body to exist without apology. It allows clothing to settle naturally. It allows the woman to arrive fully, calmly, and confidently. These color choices are not about illusion or limitation. They are about dignity, ease, and presence. Quiet luxury is not achieved by disappearing. It is achieved by being at peace with oneself. When color supports that peace, everything else follows: posture, movement, confidence, and grace. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay classy.